Good morning. What's going on, people? How we doing today? Welcome to the Easy Stream, where we hang out in this fish room. Oop, I got volume. And we do all sorts of things. Oh, what's going on today, people? Good morning, good morning.
Shady Grady said, "Good morning,
That's
everyone.
lovely,
I am
that
off to
is.
church. Have a
Wow,
great
they're all
morning."
going off. Good morning, Shady Grady. What's going on? And thanks for being here. Excuse me. Hopefully everybody can hear me. I heard that. Okay, cool. Did you guys hear Rachel? Rachel's with us today again. Let me say hello to people. Good morning, 3G. What's going on? Sailing and Aquatics. What's up, man? Good morning, morning. Shady Grady. Good morning. Master Aquatics just called me Eduardo. Good morning. Good morning, gentlemen. Getting coffee and more
Lando
coffee
said,
and then more
what did you
coffee.
say?
I'm down with that. What's going on? Good morning, Eduardo. Sailing. I said good morning. Peplin Creek. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Woo. Xanadu. What's up? So I moved a bunch of fish this week, set up a new 40 breeder, got a new computer desk, and then dropped the dang monitor. Oh, though I can still run 8.0 through it. That sucks, man. You know, if it was a brand new monitor and, you know, you set it up and it wasn't working, you might just want to take that back. Just saying. Southwest Florida, what's going on? Aquatics, good morning. In the house. That's right. That's right. Scrolling here. Long Family Shoal, good morning, good morning. Window Liquor number 5, what's up, man? Good morning. Mirror T, what's up? Empire of Dirt Aquatics, what's going on, man? Good morning, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Master
KJE,
Aquatics.
good morning.
Just call me Eduardo said, "Good morning, Jason. We missed you yesterday, dude. The auction went great."
I know. Dude, I had so much family thing going on. It was,
John McKenzie said, "Good morning, weirdos."
yeah, I don't want to get into it, but it was just family. I had a family event going on all day. Kind of suck. But whatever. Fish and things with Lando. Good morning. Good morning. Jen Yu. Good morning. Man, everybody's here today. Awesome. Victor C. John McKenzie. Kalish. They're just rolling in. Deb's Aquapets.
Good morning, afternoon, Jason, and everyone.
Good morning, everyone. And afternoon. And wherever you are. All right. Cool. All the cool people are here. What are we doing? I have no idea. What do I need to do? Put these things away. Ate some more mops.
Carriage Aquatics said, "You missed out on some good fish. Mine went cheap, so they got deals."
Who said that? AG. Oh, yeah. I know you had CPDs going. I saw some of the replay this morning, but I didn't have a lot of time. I gotta move these mops out of the way. I've made mops, but I didn't, you know, I don't have a need for them at the moment. All right. What do we gotta do? We gotta do a lot of stuff. There's always a lot of stuff to do around here. We could check on fry, see if we got any. I don't have no hope in there. There's one fish left. There was shrimp we put in here last week, right? I see one light right there in the gravel. Yep. We can check on some of these tanks. This one should probably have shrimp too, honestly. Maybe we'll do that. That's the redfin rainbow. Yes, redfin rainbows.
Say to UFL Aquatics said, what is CPD?
Celestial Pearl Danio, also known as the
Fish and Things
Galaxy
with Lando said,
Rasbora.
I'm surprised those Corys Max said didn't sell them. Things were the coolest fish Jay have ever seen.
Wow. I gotta watch that replay. They didn't sell? They must have been real expensive. I don't know. But yeah, some of those Corys can get pricey. Alright, where's my little... Got my clicker thingy. That should be working. Okay, cool. Alright.
Window Liquor #5 said, did you give Rachel a lorazepam? She seems slow. Hello, gal.
I did. I toned her down. You noticed, right? I changed some settings. She seems slow, or she just seems chill.
Alishon S said, KJG has tons of CPD.
I can change her if she's too mellow. But she's not freaking out, right? She's freaking out all the time. I gotta stop that. The bot is freaking out, and it's freaking me out. Alright. We gotta do some water testing, some water changing on this ever-present tank.
Victor C said, Jason, the fish on your shirt is? Nice coffee mug, depths unknown.
Thanks. Thanks. It is a nice coffee mug. I'm very fond of it. It serves its purpose very well.
Fish and Things
and
with
this,
Lando said.
This?
Yeah, they were 210. Starting bid for either 5 or 7 of them, I forget. But they were albino something. They were amazing.
That's cool. That's cool.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said, oh, fries! Well, we got fries! Oh, Jason, the Corys sold. Someone bought them after the time lapse, but they gone owned.
They got owned? They gone owned. Okay. Well, so much for that whole toning her down and giving her some drugs. Maybe I gotta tone her all the way down. Anyway, what was I saying? I have no idea. We gotta test water. Yeah, I totally lost what I was. Yeah. Okay. We gotta do water change. We should do. We can get into salt. We can get into some salt. We can check to see if we got any little babies. I know we have some little babies.
Lashana said albino gold laser. Corey, I think.
Albino gold laser Corys. Okay, I could see them being worth, you know, those are probably pretty rare. You know? But yeah, that's a little steep. I can understand not, you know, balking at that. I wouldn't do that. I'm actually not a big fan of albino fish. I don't know why we do that to fish. But we do a lot of things to fish that I don't know why we do. But that doesn't stop me from keeping some of those fish either, so.
Master Aquatics.
I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. Yes. I'm just not into it.
Jason, albino, gold laser. Corey's a set of 6. A very sweet, sweet gentleman got them.
Oh, they did? Okay. Cool. Thought he said that they didn't get sold. Well, that's cool. Somebody got them. Amen. Cool. Did any
Shady
stickers?
Grady said, Jason, did any stickers go out to your faithful fans?
Not yet, Shady.
My mailman must have stole mine.
I did get some, and I haven't forgot about you, man. I'm actually kind of waiting until I get like
Fish and Things with
I want to get more merch.
Got them, Eduardo? I thought
and then I'm
going to
send some stuff out, okay? Oh, my bad. All right. I really tweaked something. But all right, let's get into this stuff here. Okay, let's look at this tank. Stop looking at me. You're making me self-conscious. What are we saying here?
Fives Aquatics said, good morning, y'all. I'm eating breakfast. Granola, horchata.
But anyway.
Blueberry muffin and cinnamon raisin toast slathered homemade apple banana butter.
See, she was calm.
Liquor #5
cool,
said, Jason,
collected.
how's that glow shark?
Dude, I knew somebody was going to ask that. He's doing good, actually.
That's lovely, nice.
What was that? I gotta give her a break, man. She gotta, like, calm down for a minute there. Alright. And the little sister. And you have met him and the little sister. Oh, you bought him. Was it you? Alright, dude. I have met you and your little sister. We can look at that albino shark. He's doing good. Getting bigger. That tank also needs a water change too, so why don't we get that out of the way? Right? We'll do this one first. Get this out of the way. We gotta test the water because we've been testing the water. We're keeping up on that. Last week we added some fertilizers, but it was just the potassium sulfate. Think of the word for a minute there. Let's see.
That's lovely, that is.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see on camera, but some of this stuff is starting to turn a little more, I wouldn't say reddish, but I'd say more, I don't know, brownish instead of blackish. So I don't know, that maybe we might turn in a corner here. I've had to keep pulling blackbeard algae and obviously some of this guppy grass out of filter that's over there. There's like a surface skimmer feature on that, and when it starts chugging, it starts like sucking air, so it starts making a crazy noise.
Aquatics said, watching this show makes me want to go into my fish room, lol.
That's the whole point, man. All right, let's get the water testing going. I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna move this tripod over here for a minute. I keep my phone rightish there-ish. And I'm gonna get the test tubes, which are right here.
3G said #shagadelic.
Shagadelic, yeah, you ain't wrong. Ooh, my headset, man, there's something wrong with this thing. I don't think it's getting charged properly. Keeps telling me it's gonna die. Maybe I should let it. Alright, let me get the pipette. I'm struggling with words.
Congratulations, Vibes Aquatics, on the membership milestone.
Long no.
Vibes Aquatics has been an extraordinary aquarist for 4 months.
Right on, Vibes. Thanks, man. And congratulations. Oh. Just gonna add some water to the test tubes.
Alishan has said only one festivum left.
Yeah, that happened actually pretty early on. I can't remember how I got 3, maybe 4. One of them died in quarantine. I believe the other 2 were murdered by that guy right there. So I've been kind of weary about getting more because of that. But I can't really confirm it was him, but I could tell it, like, he was always on their asses, so I just think he was just, I don't know. Maybe they were all males and he wanted nothing to do with it. I don't know. Maybe it was something else. I would like to get more though, honestly. I just think I need a bigger tank or like like something different. Because now he's like the dominant dude, right? I don't know. But I do like him. And he gets very, very colorful. Like, I'm sure the camera will never pick it up, but... Alright, let's go back to looking at that. I got my water. Let me get some lids. I'm gonna go across the way for a second. I'm gonna set these lids and the jugs there. And I am going to start water changing.
Thank you, Vibes Aquatics, for the $1.99 USD super sticker. You rock.
You rock, Vibes. Right on, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. What was the sticker, man? What was the sticker? It says Vibes. You can make your own. Oh, that's your logo. Wait. Is that your logo? How does that work? Maybe it's just not coming through on my phone, but I see it says Vibes. Vibes. That's cool. Thank you, man. All right. I'm going to start water changing. And we are just just gonna stick this in, I guess. Got the little Python adapter on there. The Python protector. Yo, get out of the way. I cannot stand like that. It's killing my back. Alright, let's go. Good enough. Okay. Now,
Big Cat said
let's go
good
over here.
morning, everybody.
Yo, Big Cat, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Alright. This is the water testing area. Here's this. Here's that. Put this over here so I can see what you guys are saying. Alright. Let's take one of these. And this becomes, get a towel. I should unplug the, what do you call it? Here. Filter, so it doesn't start gurgling. Alright, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let me get out the solution, or the reagents. I gotta open a new box of them. High range nitrate. Bum, bum, bum.
SWFL Aquatics said, how much are the chemicals cost that you add to tester?
I think
Master Aquatics,
have to remember
just call
this.
me Eduardo, said, Jason, I posted the website where the gold laser quarries are. Hope it is okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're cool. They come in a box. I believe there's 25 in a box. Didn't say. Yeah, 25 packets in a box. I think they were like $12, something like that. I can't remember. Honestly, I don't remember. But I don't think they were crazy
310 Aquatics
expensive.
said, good morning.
And I bought a bunch of boxes at once, so I think it made it cheaper. I don't remember. I gotta look it up because I am getting low, and I would like to restock, so I should check into it. I'll get back to you on that. I should write that down in the big book of things that I don't remember where I put. Oh, there it is. The big book of things. What was the question? Reagents. Reagents for drop checkers. Lost. Okay. It's in the book. In the book. Alright. Now turn it on. It's gonna ask me to calibrate. Boom, boom, boom. Take tank water. Calibrate. Okay. Set that to the side. Take one of these vials. This is the nitrate. There's my headset beeping again. Ah, that's right. I gotta use the. I keep forgetting the scissors are not down here anymore. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna cut this open real quick. I do that right here on my workbench, which is designed for these things. For cutting, drilling. Alright. Bring the X-Acto knife out there. Set it right here. Trying to stab myself with it. What's up? Had a little too much coffee this morning. Holy cow. 3D print a funnel for this. It'd make my life so much easier. But you can kind of make this foil packet into a funnel. It's really not that hard. All right. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. We're only at like 10% water change over there too. Takes a while to do that tank. I think it fights gravity a lot over there, so I'm just keeping an eye on it every once in a while. All right, press and hold. And this should start counting down from 7 minutes. Yep. Okay. Let's throw this out.
Window Liquor #5 said Miss Fishymon singing, need a good laugh. Episode 60 #panic crap. Lily!
There you go. There you go. I was planning on something here this morning. I think this will work.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. Pum pum pum, pum pum pum, pum pum pum, pum pum pum.
Currently only Fishymon has the ability to do that. I think I'm going to keep it that way.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo. Said Jason Big Steve's offered some amazing fish too, creating several bidding wars.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Actually, I really wish I could have been there last night. But life comes first. Hang on.
Window Liquor #5 said nice Jason.
Yeah, and thank you, Window Liquor. You're the one that found those. All right, so let's do this one. Turn it on. Yeah, he sent me the link, or sent me a message about where they were and what live stream. That's the only one I've put in here so far. All right, so now we gotta add this to that. Cool, cool, cool. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake it some more. Press and hold. 3 minutes. All right, let me clean up this mess. Put the X-Acto knife away before people get hurt. Throw that in the trash. I store my X-Acto knife by stabbing it into the desk. I should probably stop doing that, but it's satisfying. Okay, so in a couple minutes, that'll be ready. Let's go back to this tank.
Alishan Ia said little drummer boy.
Haven't found that one yet. We're almost done with this. We're getting pretty low. I'm gonna start sucking air soon. I am going to pull out this dead leaf that's right here. There we go. I think we're good on the water change here. We should clean. I should have cleaned the glass. I didn't think about that. The glass is starting to get algae on it. Diatom. Brown.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said Jason. Big
Yes.
Steve's somewhat Shelleys are stunning. The name of them is something like super... Bed them now in a cave or something? Yellowish in color? Amazing!
amazing.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that replay. J-Rock does stuff. What's going on? How's it going? Honest, gonna be honest, I'm glad I'm not the only one fighting BBA. Oh man. You know, it's an endless struggle around here. Some tanks are worse than others, that's for sure. Okay. This one was pretty bad. Still is pretty bad, but it also was. Let me clean off the intake here. I think this is all clogged up. Mostly with BBA. Probably should have did that before I did the water change. I didn't realize it was clogged. And this bulbitis, man, this always gets clogged or choked up. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Oh. Oh. We got 6 seconds on this. So I am going to rinse this hand.
Window Licker #5 said we need a wow button. You know which one? You spent hours watching that show to make that clip, and now you never play it.
Oh, that clip.
Peplin Creek Aquatics said we are making a BBA tank on purpose to honor depths uncount.
There
Tons
you go.
of fry in it, so it's useful.
That's the way to do it, man. All right. We have 0.54. That down. Gonna write that down. We're just tracking. That is the phosphates. Let me see. Close that. There. Sheets. Go there. And today is 04/21/2024. Phosphate 0.54, which is down from last week, by the way.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said, and the Red Devil Koi Angels are also amazing. Empire of Dirt dusted the bidding, but I won them too with $10.
Nice. Nice. Congrats. Red Devil Koi Angels. That sounds cool. All right, this one's reading 27.5. 27.5. Whoops. 0.5. Bam! All right. What we got so far? We were climbing with the phosphates. We were climbing with the nitrates. We didn't add ferts. Well, we didn't add nitrogen and phosphorus last time. We just added potassium. So we'll see how that turns out. Looks like it so far. Open. I do have a potassium test, but the thing is the biggest pain in the ass in the universe to do. It takes like 37 steps and probably take half the stream to do it. So I don't really want to do that. Wish there was an easier way, but there really isn't. Okay, so that's that. Let's go back here. We have that info now. Let's go over here. I gotta start filling this tank back up and figure out why my phone is blowing up. Alright, what is going on over here? Michelle E, good morning. What's going on? Okay. Do I really need these alerts? No. Just mute them. There we go. New local Austin, what's going on, man? Good morning. Thanks for being here. Alright, topping us off. I think while that's happening, I could empty these vials and put them away. That's going to be a minute. I feel like it's just not coming out. That's weird. Probably isn't. It's probably clogged. Think of it. All right. rinse with some RO water. Get rid of any minerals that are sticking in the tubes. Flush. That can go off. These can go away or to dry. Here's my little homemade test tube rack. So, these test tubes are bigger than the traditional like API ones. Those are like 5 millimeters, and the ones that the drop checkers uses are 10 millimeters, I believe, or milliliters. Milliliters. Ow. Okay. Never clean the glass. Never too late. I feel like I should feed these guys too. Nobody got fed last night.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said yes, that is the name. I wrote down Big Steve Super Chrome is bet them now is I Wong.
Okay. I believe you, man. I believe you. Probably should have did this before. Missed this huge swath right in the middle. KJE. Okay. We're almost full. This tank's a little uneven. So one side fills before the other. Okay. Just gonna set that hose there for now. Close the lid. Get this out of here. And let's turn the filter back on. Wada bing, bada boom. Is it groaning? Yeah, it's going. Okay, cool. Probably need to clean that at some point. I need to turn it down, actually. It's kind of... It's kind of slower. There we go. All right. Considering that a success.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said I stand corrected. Neolamprologus caudapunctatus.
Well, there you go, buddy. Now you know. Neolamprolotus caudalpunctatus. So that means dots on its caudal fin, right? And it's a Neolamprologus. Cool. I dig it. Oops. Moving my, what do you call it? Tripod down here a sec. See if we can find, oh, there he is. I see him. This tank does need a water change. It's been a while.
Said, dang, she talks good.
Dang, she does. All right, let's switch the camera to that. Is that correct? I think that was right. Is Richard awake yet? Sleeping in like I normally do. Haven't seen him yet, but yeah, can't blame him though. I too enjoy my sleep. All right, where'd he go? Oh, he's still there? No, yeah, his tail's sticking out. He likes to hang out in that pleco cave. But I really need to do water changing here. I also need to unclog this. He's in the air stone. The mome.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said we can just talk about him and he'll appear.
Is that how that works? Alright, cool. That's a little bit more chooch oriented. And I'm going to do the water change. There are a bunch of different rainbow fish in here. There's like a Chothrania alleni, I believe. And some Bozemanii. I think those are melanitanias. And there's some Iranian Jayas in here as well. And I think those are an or whatever. There's no scientific name on them. Let's get this mulm. Some good mulm. Look at that. That's some good mulm. To go clean that other end. That's going to get choked up real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I was assuming you didn't want to listen to that.
watching 27 likes. Can we even that up, please?
Please. Please. I appreciate it. Thank you. She's a little snarky still, isn't she?
Master Aquatics.
Oh, there's the
Just call me.
397.
Eduardo said Richard has no idea that I got the gold albino lasers. He'll most likely get a fish attack.
So like a heart attack, but with
Alice
fish?
and I said.
There's
Somebody
397?
once bought a gallon jug of mom to an auction.
Nice. Anybody buy it? Mom. Good old mom.
Vibes. Aquatics said, those that keep wild sailfin mollies, do the parents eat their own babies?
I don't know much about mollies. I never really kept them. Or platies or any of that stuff. Yeah. Do we see the 397 sitting right there in front there? Maybe I should move this over here. Actually gonna, whoops. I'm all wet. I could put the cap back on this so nothing swims up it. The Python protector. Clean this mulm out. I'm gonna mute myself. All right. I should just be water changing from here on out. I've got most of the mulm out. Yeah, there's definitely. This is the time of year where they start to really start to fire up these fish. Like that Bozemanii is pretty cool. It's definitely the most colorful one. There's another male in here, but he's not as bright, or he's just taking his time coloring up. Actually, there's a couple. I don't know. We'll see. Had them for a few years now. I bought these. I got these at the first year I went to the Clash. Can't remember the guy's name, but he was there the last couple of times I went to the Clash. Man. Yeah, they were just fry. Or like, juveniles, I guess. Slightly bigger than fry. Took them like a full year to grow up. I've had them. That was 2021? Yeah.
Aqua Gardens and said, hello,
Yeah.
everyone getting ready for work while listening.
Mm-hmm. Right on. Thanks for being here. Fish. Fish. Monster Fish Gal, good morning. Now, this is a pretty big water change here. It's about 50% or 40%. I'm going to stop it. Look at this big rock.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said.
Oh,
Jason, I almost forgot. I did get a 60-gallon tall tank to add more to my MTA. Thanks for the cliffhanger.
Thanks for the cliffhanger. What? I did get a 60 tall to add to your multi-tank addiction. I see. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Okay. We will put this down here because we're probably going to use this again. I'm going to shut this off. Oy. I'm going to go over here, grab the fill hose.
Alicia said $50 rich.
You like that rock? That is a fine rock right there. How much would you pay for a rock like that? A lot. I bet a lot. Oh wait, check this out. Well, it's filling up. Both of the 397s are there. I originally got 3. One of them did die on me. I was not very happy about that. That's when I realized maybe I'm not feeding enough. So I since then upped the feed ante. Let's see. Let me see if I can change the camera here. Not overflow the tank. Still there? Yeah, I still see him. All right, hang on. Where's the camera? Properties. Figure video. Min. Focus. Oh, too much. Too little. My burner's making a noise. Alright, let's try that, and let's go back there before I overfill the tank. No, we're good. Nervous. Those are the 397s. They're alright, they're doing alright. I've been feeding them. I feed them every day. Some, well, I usually feed the tank Dr. Basilier's. Or if I'm doing live foods, I'll do live foods, or frozen foods. That's usually a mixture of a bunch of stuff. And then I put in that Evo Aquarist
SWFL Aquatics said hit that
spirulina
like button,
paste.
it's free.
And I also use veggie sticks I got too. They're kind of like a bottom thinking pellet. I actually feed that to my Bala Shark tank too with the Sailfin Pleco, the Hoplo Cat, and the Zebra Botilla Loach, whatever he is. Every time I post a video about him, everybody's like, that's not a Zebra Loach. I'm like, well, what is it? And they're like, I don't know. As far as my research says, it's a Zebra Loach. But I'm open to, I think it's just, probably not a high quality one. Let's put it that way. It was like one of those Petco fish if you get somewhere, I inherited that thing a long time ago. I believe that is probably one of the oldest fish in this Fishroom, actually. I can't remember dating that, but I think it's getting close to like 18 years old now. It was a buddy of mine when he moved. They had it for like 2 years before they moved, and then when they moved, they got rid of their fish tanks. And they asked if I wanted any fish, so I took it. And that's how I got in this Fishroom. And he's been there ever since. There's actually 2 of them, but one of them didn't make it. At least it made it. It didn't make it. I've had it for like 10 years now, plus probably longer. No, it's been longer than 10 years. It's been, I can't ever remember. How long ago was like 2009, 2007? It was earlier than that. Man, time is I'm losing time here. It's one of those things. Okay, I'm calling this tank done. What else we got? Let's go over here. Let me move this camera while you guys are still looking at that. We're gonna look at the Geophagus, an angelfish tank. Turn the light on.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said, is that Fisherman's L33S?
You see it? No. Those are 397s, and I got them from Maria Z. They're little guys. They're Panax, I believe. I've been trying to make sure I feed them pretty heavy with the spirulina. Also in here is that rainbow shark. I don't think we've. Let me see what that looks like. This is
3G said, I'm trying to breed Hoploss ATM bubble nest builders.
This is Roy.
Thank you, Kalish, very much for the 5 gifted memberships.
All right, Kalish. That's awesome. Thank you.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, good morning, people.
Yo, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. That was pretty in focus. Yeah, this is like one of those, I don't know, whatever color blue they call it. Electric blue, I don't know. It's a genetically altered fish. Well, genetically modified organism, I guess.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said, looking good, Jason.
Thanks, man. Yeah, he's cool. I have him as a reminder that, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to articulate that. But I think he's cool. All right. Set the autofocus back. Take the zoom out. Some BBA in there. Don't judge. I know you do. I know you all do. I'm used to it. Yeah, this tank's doing pretty cool. I actually enjoy this tank. I mean, you know, BBA aside, but...
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, a lot of people say GMO is bad, but selective breeding is basically GMO in a way. IMO.
Yeah, you know, I did a discussion on that once. Like, what is the difference? I mean,
Master
if we're
Aquatics.
I mean, obviously,
Just call
you're
me
using
Eduardo, said
technology.
99%. Sure, Richard is preparing those tanks. He was working on them this week.
Nice. Yeah, like you're using technology to kind of further that goal, right? As opposed to selective breeding. But even selective breeding is modifying an organism, right? That's how you get those albino, longfin, such and such. The, you know, the goldfish that can barely swim because whatever. Same thing with the bettas and the guppies. This is the spirulina paste. Throw it in here. I usually try and aim it
Vibes
for
Aquatic said,
them.
thanks for the live stream, bro. I'm off to church. Bye!
She still freaks out every time, man. Vibes. Have a good one, man. Oh. I'm gonna go get coffee. I'll be back. When she's done, I'll be back. Mm-hmm. What was that? All right. Coffee has been refreshed.
Xanadudu said, OMG, that voice. Love her so much, Lolo.
Yes, I can tell. All right, let's switch on. Let's keep moving here. Where are we at? We're almost there at 10 o'clock almost here. We got time. We got time. She does sound dirty, doesn't she? Those are my angels. There's some geos in here. You wouldn't be able to tell because it's covered in algae, glass, and the Blackbeard all over everything. But we're going to do a water change. And hopefully, things turn out for the best. So let's start with the water. We'll get that moving. Get that moving. Go over here. Get the python.
Dave's aquarium thought said dirty.
That's lovely, that is.
Yes, it is.
Elaine
Dirty.
said, does anyone have experience with scuds or daphnia to eat BBA? I can't grow green algae fast enough to keep their tanks from crashing.
Interesting. I don't know. I had some scuds in a tank once, and I threw some BBA in there, but I don't know what happened. I mean, the colony didn't last very long, so I don't know if that's like any sort of indicator. I don't, whatever.
KG Aquatics said, hit that thumb.
Hit that thumb up. I think he means either up or down. Either one. If you're here and you're liking this, please hit that thumbs up. That'd be cool. If you're here and you're not liking this, then hit that thumbs down. That's cool too. Whatever you want. I'm easy. I'm easy. Ooh, please don't step on that. Hopefully I didn't knock the signal out. So I should probably look. See if I can see my hand moving. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I pulled the power, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Hang on a second. Kick the cord. Yep, everything's frozen. Hang on. Whoops, that's the wrong camera. Whoops, if I do the right one. Okay. Come on, man, you can do this. Hang on. Technical difficulties. Let us do this. Let's do that. I'm going to formally unattach and reattach. Formally. So get it in writing. Alright, let's try this. Please work. Yes. Okay.
Window Liquor #5 said camera black.
Yup. Is it like Castle Black? Or Camera Black? Ow. We're back. I accidentally pulled the
Master Aquatics, just call me
plug out.
Eduardo,
Whoa.
said, Jason, I believe the next aquatic auction will be on May 11th. Place it on your fish calendar, please.
I will.
Dave's aquarium.
I had it on
said,
my
yeah,
carrier.
hit either thumb. Also hit that other button that says subscribe as well. I recommend not using a hammer to do it, though.
Yeah, not a good idea. But, you do you. I'm going to scrape some algae off this glass. Doo-da. Doo-da. Oh. Yes.
KJE Aquatics said, I will have more stuff for the next auction.
Nice. Well, getting old skipper. Holy cow. Yeah, I gotta get my hands on some of this celestial pearl danios one of these days.
Selfless Aquatics said, is shipping fish a hard process?
It can be, I guess. I have not done much of shipping of fish, let's put it that way. I have shipped some eggs, but I guess that didn't turn out too well. Because they didn't survive. Or nothing hatched, let's put it that way. But, it is what it is. Other than that, I don't really ship fish. Or I haven't really. Put it that way. Kind of more the... I have gotten fish shipped, let's put it that way. Got some from a bunch of people. Some from the Aquarist auction, online retailers, Dan's Fish, Aquatic Arts, stuff like that. Whoa. Oh my god. This is kind of like green spot algae on the glass, and this is like forever. First of all, this razor sucks. Right? It's not even like... Just get in there. Save myself the hassle. Oy, oy, oy.
Elaine said I have a bunch of algae-filled plastic totes sitting outside since last summer. I'm going to try to get scud colonies going out there.
Nice. Speaking of that, it's getting time. I got to set up for the old outdoor tub. I was thinking, I was going to build like a frame around my thing, but I'm thinking to myself, like, what is the point of that? There's really no reason to do that. Not like it's going to be out there. Well, I was thinking maybe I'll leave it out there all year. You know, especially with the shrimp and stuff, and see if they... But I don't think that would work. I don't think it's a good idea either, let's put it that way.
Aqua Garden Zen said, you need a flipper. I love that brand.
A flipper? What is that? What is a flipper? Besides, like, you know, the fin of a mammal. Like whales have flippers, right?
Whips World
Dolphins?
said, hey, beautiful people. Let's get Tank.
What up, Whip? I guess that's good enough as far as that glass goes. It ain't getting much better. This tank takes a while to drain too because it's below the sink.
Pond / a tub plants coming in Tuesday along with aquarium plants.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta get more plants. Just been kind of slacking on things. What do you do with the other half of this? Oh, it's right here.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, I like the Fluval Razor better because it's thinner. But it's thinner.
That's cool. I don't know. I haven't really tried it. I should probably check it out. I'm not opposed to it. As long as it works, that's what I need. I need something that works. Back there. You know? As long as it works. If it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid, right?
K Aquatic said plants are fun because if you kill them, you don't get too sad. Unlike killing fish, lol.
Yeah. Yeah. In this tank is a bunch of 333s. Fishymon. There's also those two angels.
Garden Zen said the flipper is an awesome magnet glass cleaner.
Nice. I'll have to try it. And it was maybe a Fluval, the Fluval flipper. It's hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah. Anyway, there's a small colony of 333s in here.
Aquatics. Just Call Me Eduardo said living in Southwest Florida is difficult to get tubs going. People always want to jump in them, thinking it is a pool. Crazy neighbors.
Yeah, I can imagine. So yeah, 333s. I think
Dave's
there's 3 or 4 in here.
Thoughts said you can always go the good old hands, wet with melamine foam.
Oh yeah. I don't know what that puts in the water, man. Like, I don't know. I guess it's okay, but that always weirds me out. Because that's like dissolving, and the melamine's like a type of plastic, right? I don't know. I don't know if I trust that. But I know it works. And I'm not faulting anybody who does it. It just, to me, it seems like I'm just leaving chemicals in a tank. Yeah. Whereas elbow grease just works every time. It just takes a little bit. Yeah, anyway. So, Geophagus wine miller eye, there's 2 in here. And there's those two Mike's Bulgarian Greens. And Black Ghost Knife, which I saw him yesterday, the day before. Came out. It's hanging out. We'll let this water dip down here. Thinking
Master Aquatics.
30,
Just
40%.
call me Eduardo said I've been thinking of getting Amazon piranhas to help with the human infestation in the ponds.
Whoa. Did she just gain an accent there? Piranhas with the... That would be cool. The human infestation, yeah. Piranhas are, it's one of those things. Like, they seem cool, but like, just really just to just kind of sit there and do nothing all the time. But they're actually kind of cool looking fish. But I wouldn't feed them like that, You don't have to be like mean. They are mean. You do you, man. There might be some legal ramifications of people dying in your pond.
Just excites Bob.
He does excite that bot, doesn't he? Dixon Designs, what's going on? Red Laser, what's going on? Melamine foam is divisive. It's a minor abrasive, basically. Yeah.
Window liquor hash. 5 said dose that light on that tank, have a blue setting, turn it on, and see if Mr. G comes out.
We could try it.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said I am Rachel and I love Eduardo.
We can tell.
Elaine said I like paper coffee filters for cleaning glass. It picks up the algae instead of the algae falling back in the water.
That's an idea.
Elite Menagerie Habitats. Louise said, good morning, yelling before coffee. My bad. Have a great day all.
Yelling before coffee. Yep. And good morning, Louise.
Aquarium Thoughts said I try to excite the BOT, but I just can't.
Just can't. Sometimes it takes a special person to excite that bot. What you gonna do? Oh, alright. Well, we're sitting here. This is taking a little while.
Whip's World said I think I'm going to scrap my idea of setting up a pond in the basement and just set it up outside instead.
Good
Then
idea,
just
Whip.
Put in a couple more 4F80 tanks or a 6-footer maybe.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, there's got a...
Taylor said Rachel always gets excited for Eduardo.
Yes. Apparently she does. Can't blame her though, can you? I mean, look at Eduardo. Have you ever seen that guy? Ooh. What in the... I got all excited.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo.
Knocking
Said,
stuff
special
down.
person, are you saying that Eduardo is mental Jason? I'm offended. Xanadu Do said, excite the bot.
That's right. Excite the bot. Hey, is that... Oh, that's a 333. There's two 333s over there. I see them down below. I don't know if we can actually get any footage of that. But they were hanging out down there. And next to those caves, actually. I did see one in the cave the other day, but I don't know if he was just checking it out. I think those caves might be a little too big for those guys. Plus, they're still pretty little. And there's one of the angels, one of the
J-Rock does
geos
stuff,
over
said
there.
Trump. Can you change the voices on yours?
Yes, I can. I can, yeah, I can. It's 11 Labs is who the voices are. And they're AI generated. So that's why she sounds like she's freaking out.
Hagen Hill Design said, good morning, everyone.
I see what you're trying to do. No, I don't have that set up. That you can make it say other voices, use other voices.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said, Lori, you were amazing last night with the auction. We all love you.
Nice.
Aqua Garden Zen said, tree, turdy tree.
Tree, turdy tree.
Sado UFL Aquatics said, I turn on my blue light. My sick lids freak out like I'm shocking the water.
Really? Yeah, I don't know if this has a, it might have, it probably does have a blue light setting. This is a fluval aqua sky, I think. No, I'm sorry. This is one of those higers, whatever they are. Plant, tank, whatever. It's got red. For every 2 blue, there's 1 red. And then, I guess, white LEDs. It's good at growing blackberry algae. We're getting pretty
Dave's aquarium
empty here.
Thoughts said, do you use 11 Labs to connect to the stream or a different program?
It's through SpeakerBot or StreamerBot, SpeakerBot. There's a whole, it's a process to set up, I'll tell you that. Yeah, but StreamerBot and SpeakerBot, and then it connects. I have a subscription to 11 Labs. You use their API, whatever, you got to sign in and all that, and then you can use their voices. And yeah, and my subscription is like so many characters. I don't know if it's characters or words, but either way, per month. And then I have it set. That's why the one time we went over that thing, the bot just stopped working. Like when you hit the limit, boom, it cut you off. There is a setting you can like, hey, bill me extra if I go over. I did find that. So that's where we're at, man. Yeah, 11 Labs and a whole bunch of bots. Or yeah, StreamerBot, SpeakerBot, ties in OBS through a WebSocket server. That's how I'm able to do things like
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said thanks.
Control
I'll have to look into that. It'll
this
be good
with a
for certain
button.
steams for me. Thanks.
Have that set up. Yeah, no problem, man. And yeah, I mean, there's like nothing you can't find online.
Master
Like that's
Aquatics.
how I figured it
Just
out.
call me Eduardo, said Lori. Were you able to get that huge, big female fish you were looking for? Liquor Hash 5 said, I know I've been ragging on you for years about the blue light, but we never see Mr. G. La La.
I could show you something. Whoa. I just knocked off the python protector. Let me, we can try it. I'm not saying it's not worth trying, but I don't think he's going to come out.
Whips World said my ghost knife came out the other day, and it's huge now, at least 8 inches.
Nice.
Or 16, if we're using the same measuring system I use when talking to Mrs. Whip.
Yep. It's that joke. Like, no wonder women can't park. They've been lied to what 4 to 6 inches is their entire life. All right. Let's fill this back up. That was about a 40% water change. I try to do the bigger ones on the cyclo tanks. I don't know why. I feel like they can handle it. Oh, that's filling up. Let me move this camera a little bit this way. See that? Ouch. And I'm going to move the other camera over this way.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said Jason. The BBA has cleared up nicely in that tank.
Yeah? You think? I don't know. Here, we're gonna see if we can get any footage of this tank. This tank is so hard to film or record or whatever video, because just the sheer glare. It's like no matter where I set that camera, there's always a crazy glare. That's why I never really show it on camera, because even though it's a cool tank and I like it, it doesn't come across very well with all the glare. Turn that up, go that way. Might do it.
Jay Rock Does Stuff said, well, oh, piss.
He said what? J Rock says, wow. Okay. I believe
Dave's
you, man.
Aquarium Thoughts said try polarized lens for the glare.
I bought a polarized lens. Where is that thing, man? I have one. And I tried it. I don't think it worked. I mean, it did work somewhat. Hang on. Do I have it in here? My lenses are... It's like one of those ones that you just clip on top of things. I don't... It's in here. Gotta keep an eye on the tank that's filling there. What is this? This is... Not the lens. I'm trying to remember what I did with those. I think all my lenses are over here.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said, Jason, do not try to polarize the chat with glass glare. Thank you.
You tell me what to do. Alright, let me see what I can find in here. Oh, I think this is it. Hang on. Or this is the macro lens. Yeah, I don't think that's the polarized. I thought about one. Hang on. Still looking. We got time. That thing's still filling up. Move this stuff out of the way. Those are just batteries.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, I think they have adjustable polarized lens that work decently.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought one, man. I just don't know what I did with it. And I tried it out like
Window
one.
Liquor #5 said, I'm blue, la-da-dee, la-da-doo.
That's right. Here's some. Is this it? This might be it. This might be it. My lock-picking kit over here. Don't ask questions. Yes, this is it. Pretty sure this is it. We'll see. We'll try it. Tank's still filling. Oh, man. Oh. That goes there. This goes there. Oh, I think this might have been part of the problem too. Getting it.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world life in plastic. It's fantastic.
You say so, man. Did that reduce the glare? No, not really. Hang on. I think what you gotta rotate it, right? If it's
Master
to
Aquatics,
a degree.
just call me Eduardo said, if you would like to join the membership, turn on your accepting button and get one for free in 1 minute.
Nice. Awesome, Eduardo. Well, here's part of the problem here is I can't use that with this tripod mount because it blocks the camera quite a bit. Let's play with that a second. Oh shit. Okay. Whew. That got close. Still got it in time. We're okay. We did it, guys.
J Rock Does Stuff said, I'm lost. I've gone to find myself. If I shall return before I get big, please ask me to wait.
Okay. Alright, that's about full enough. Oh, yeah.
Xanadu
Close this
said,
up.
overflow warning.
Yeah, really.
Select Pet said, morning all. If I have finally made it here.
What's up, Select Pet?
Thank you, Master Aquatics.
Thanks for making
Just call
it.
me Eduardo very much for the 20 gifted memberships.
Oh, Eduardo, thanks, man. Those memberships go a long way around here. This, man. Eduardo rules. That's right. Thanks, man. For those that don't know, the memberships are what fuel all the giveaways around here. We just take it all and turn around and give it back.
Whips World said, I think,
Thanks, man.
short of creating a mobile photo shoot lab thing where all the light is blocked from above and behind, you'll never get rid of all the glare.
Yeah, I know.
Monster Fish Gal said, thank you, Eduardo, for gifting 20 membership.
Yes, Eduardo. Thank you very much. All right, this has like, all right, it's obviously janky. You can see the lens because of the way it is on this tripod, but it doesn't mean we can't fool around with it. So I believe you just got to spin it, right? And as we're spinning it, we should notice some changes in the light. I'm not seeing anything, man.
Dixon Designs, said thank you for the membership.
I don't know. Maybe this is just
Congratulations, Big Cat, on the membership
right
milestone. Big Cat has been an extraordinary aquarist for 5 months.
on. Cool, man. Thanks for being a member, Big Cat. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I don't know. I'm slowly spinning this thing and I don't notice anything. Maybe I should take it off. Hang on. Let me take it off the tripod. Let's move this before I break it. Set that there for a second.
Congratulations, Bionic Bigfoot, on the membership milestone.
Right on.
Bionic Bigfoot has been an extraordinary aquarist for 7 months.
All right, Bionic Bigfoot. 7 months. Man, we've been doing this for a little while now. Let's try this. Yeah, is that over the whole thing now? Yes.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, yeah, I don't notice any difference either.
Okay. Now we're sitting here like this. And I'm going to spin this thing slowly, like 360. Right? Should be seeing some difference now. I have to look at this again.
Congratulations, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, on the membership milestone. Empire of Dirt Aquatics has been an extraordinary aquarist for 7 months.
Right on. Thanks. The Empire of Dirt. Alright, well, whatever. You're gonna have to live with the glare.
Said the glare in my eyes.
Thanks, man.
Carrie Aquatics said, where did you buy it? Wish app or Temu?
I got it on Amazon.
Select Pet said, Jason, are you spinning the wrong thing? Kalish said it made a small difference.
Did it? Okay.
Dave's
I will look at
Aquarium
the replay and
Thoughts
see.
said that Lens is doing great at announcing long-term members.
Yes, apparently.
Master
And there's
Aquatics,
Bruiser.
just call me Eduardo, said the glass glare is blinding and trying to hypnotize the chat. Close your ears.
Congratulations, Bruiser CB, on the membership milestone. Bruiser CB has been an extraordinary aquarist for 6 months.
Right on, man. Love it. Love it. Thanks. Glare is blinding, trying to hypnotize. Alright. Well, I guess that's not too horrible, right? I mean, actually, what I can do
SWFL Aquatics said, Eduardo, take off your glasses. Glare will go away.
Alright, let's turn this off. How about we turn... Yeah, we'll turn that off for now. That should help, at least somewhat. And this is the Blind Cave Tetra Tank. Right? I have a build on my channel about this. There's also red and blue Colombian Tetras in here. And some Garaspilotas. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. Maybe a mystery snail that might still be in there.
Dave's Aquarium.
Every once in a while he pops up. Yeah,
Select
cool.
Pet said, we know why those Tetras are blind now.
From all the glare. Yeah, I could see it. Alright, let's this tank. I absolutely 100% positively need that Python protector thing. Because
Aqua Garden Zen said, JTTG Tatal, everyone have an amazing day.
Alright, man. Thanks for being here. And if you haven't hit that like, man, hit it on the way out. I appreciate it. Alright, this Python protector is like a must. Because these guys do nothing but try and swim up that tube. I think you can see where that's at, right?
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo.
Yeah.
Said great realization. Selected pets from Pluto.
Selected pets from Pluto. Please hit that like. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bionic Bigfoot said, and black bread a la Jeff.
And black bread algae? Yes. Yes. The captain.
That's lovely, that is.
Window Licker Hash 5 said this tank is really cool. You did an awesome job on it, Jason.
Thanks. Yeah, for those that you know haven't seen the video or how I built this,
Select Pet said, quoting the cave tetras when the python enters, "Ugh, a new cave!"
yeah, exactly. They're like a way out. Finally, the waters are flowing. Anyway, this thing is a piece
Master
of
Aquatics,
backer
just call me
board.
Eduardo said, we love black bread Algea. It tastes like chocolate muffins.
I want to know why there's like torture happening in the
Danica
background.
Aquatics said, what up, Jason?
What's up, Danica Kenny? Danica Aquatics. Anyway, this is like a backer board, hardy backer. It's for tile work. I cut it down to like a shape. Pretty much is just a small square. I think it was like 3 by 2 or something like that. I can't remember exactly what the dimensions were. And then I got stainless steel threaded rods. Okay? And stainless steel nuts and bolts. Or nuts. I drilled a hole through the backer board and made sure that there was enough sticking through, how much I needed. And then I proceeded to cover the entire threaded rod with Sculpey clay. There's 3 of them. It's a tripod. One there, one on the other side, and one in the middle in the back. That's what supports the thing on the ground. I then fired that Sculpey clay to make it look, you know, like a, what do they call these? Like, when a stalactite meets a stalagmite, no, I'm sorry, when a stalagmite meets a stalactite, same thing, it's called a pillar, right? So there's 3 pillars that hold this thing. And then I made some Sculpey clay looking stalactites and some butt plug looking stalagmites. And then I made one in the middle here that has a light in it with a crystal. That's referred to the lipstick as the lipstick. I then took Pond Safe foam and covered the bottom of this cave. Let's see if we can go down there.
Also called columns.
Columns, yes. Columns, pillars. Same idea. I don't know if you can see this, if that's any better. But underneath here, I just used pond foam to kind of create like a cave ceiling-ish. And then I stuck the Sculpey clay in there. I also threaded those rods through before I did that and tightened down the bolts, or the nuts, onto the threaded rod. And that's how that's secured. And then when this side was dried,
Xanadu said, effing
I flipped it
has
over.
my browser blocked. Guess I don't need those new 10-gallon tanks.
Oh well, get them while you can. And then I did the same thing for the top with the foam. Just I made like a little lip. I didn't do crazy on the top there. Just kind of, I wanted a lip so I could put sand or gravel in there. And then when everything was cured, I painted it with Drylock.
A pillar is what I rest my head on.
A pillar. Yeah, Drylock it's a masonry cement. It's almost kind of like very sandy. It's meant to lock like moisture and stuff. So I just had it tinted a little bit. I think you buy it tinted. It comes like white. It comes in certain colors, but I had the white tinted to like a
yes, lips are good.
Brown, gray, or I'm sorry, like a tan color. And then I took like a highlight brush and went through and gave it some texture colors, like the darker brown. And then I set. Big mistake I did is I probably used too much foam on the bottom there, because that created that whole structure on its own will float, right? So I had to weigh it down. Well, I was gonna put rocks on there. I had dragonstones, what's on top and behind there, and kind of use that to kind of make like a cave wall in the back. But the dragonstone on top is what's holding that down from floating. And that's how the blackbeard algae got in here, because I had to steal the dragonstone from a tank that was covered in blackbeard algae. So that's that.
Xanadu said, very cool tank.
Thanks, man. So that's pretty much this tank in a nutshell. And every once in a while I add some dragonstone to the back, but it gets very hard to put your hand in there. This is a 90-gallon fish tank, so it's kind of deep.
Select Pet said, Jason, you should add one of Ed's stalagmites to it. Hey.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because Ed and I had that same kind of idea. Like, I think he was planning on doing something like that, and I was doing, like, he's got a different tank and he had a different idea, but same idea. I think they were blind cave tetras too. So
Dick signs.
I think that's cool.
Design said Danny Ken. Those were pretty guppies in the auction last night.
Nice. Yeah, I missed it, man. I apologize. Unfortunately, real life came first. Oh well. There'll be more auctions, and it probably, it's probably a good thing I didn't go because I probably would have spent money I didn't really want to spend. Oh well. Okay, let's see. We got a. I mean, this tank is doing okay. I find that the red and blue Colombian tetras hang out in the cave area more than the blind cave tetras do. Live cave tetras are all over the place.
Just call me Eduardo said words can be construed for sexual innuendos. I love that so much. That's why Eduardo makes me excited.
She does have an attitude. I can tell.
I read a TFH article about cave tetras once and wanted to do this. Then I found out they're illegal in my state.
Really? What state is this? Oh, you're in Tennessee? No. Kentucky? Kentucky. I think you're in Kentucky, right? Yeah, I could see that because there's like one of the biggest cave systems in the United States is in Kentucky, isn't it? I can understand them not wanting to get that jacked up. Isn't it? There's a pretty big cave system in Kentucky, I believe. That makes sense. I think the ground is too cold here for whatever. We have some caves, but not quite as crazy as that.
Key Aquatics said Lady did...
So what? Lady D! What's going on?
Select Patty said.
Good morning.
Yep, Kentucky. Politicians are afraid they'll get in the caves and destroy our native cave fish.
Well, I can understand that being a fear. I mean, I know the climate's a little different in Kentucky than it is in Mexico, but which is where these fish originate from. They come from the Mexican tetra, which is a greenish, kind of drab-looking fish. I did a little study on these guys. They're pretty cool. A lot of them, they're born with eyes, and then throughout their cycle, they reabsorb them. Because, they're living in the dark, and I guess scientists think, first of all, scientists study these guys because of, they can learn a lot from how their eyes work. And then, yeah, Mammoth Cave is in Kentucky. Yeah, that's right. I think that was near where the Triple Crown was. Kept seeing signs for caves. Anyway, so they're fascinating fish. They think that part of the reason is they reabsorb their eyes because, they live in such a harsh environment, like nutrient poor.
Select Pet said the genius politicians didn't outlaw any of the other cave fish, like the cave mollies, though.
Oh, I see. So, yeah, just that one. Interesting. Yeah, cave mollies are probably more adapt to surviving in those caves anyway, right? Interesting.
Window Liquor #5 said I'm rescaping a tank and want to use diecast figures from 1982. What can I coat them with to protect the paint and fish from them?
Well, here's the thing with those diecast figures is I don't think you're going to be able to coat everywhere that water is going to be able to get effectively, depending what the figure is. If it's like a transformer or something like that,
just call me Eduardo.
I don't think
Remember,
so.
Jason, caves were used by the cavemen. Thus, the use of living under a rock works for some men.
Yup. But yeah, back to the question. If it's like something like a Matchbox or something like that, or a Hot Wheel, I don't see you effectively being able to seal it entirely with like the axles and where the bolts are. It's gonna degrade. You can slow it down, and most of that stuff. See, a lot of that stuff is probably zinc, or at least zinc alloy. And iron, metal, like whatever. So, die cast, right? That's like some sort of alloy. I don't think it's not cast iron. Probably steel or something. I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. Especially if you want to preserve them. Ideally, what you should do is just get like a plastic
Window Liquor
version of
Hash
it.
5 said minifigures.
Minis. Like, talking about like Dungeons and Dragons kind of minis? Or like Warhammer kind of stuff? Like those minis? And they're die cast? Like, those are like usually tin or lead, right? I don't think I'd be putting that in my tank either. But if it's one solid piece, then dip it in polyurethane. Or spray it with polyurethane, 100%. Like, on all sides. And then let it cure. It has to be 100% cured. And urethane takes like a good 2 weeks before it's like I consider it cured. When you can pick it up and no longer smell urethane on it, it is cured. That is because it'll harden up in like 24 hours, but it's not cured. So you got to let it sit for a little while. But once it's covered in poly, it's pretty much sealed. So that's what I would do. Yeah, clear coat polyurethane. Either if you don't want to shine on it, you can get like the satin finish or whatever, the matte finish, gloss finish if you want to shine. That's my 2 bits.
Select Pet said lots and lots of polyurethane.
Yep, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. Alright, this is getting kind of low. I don't like going below. I usually get down to about this level, but I don't want to get below it because it starts getting air underneath.
Window Liquor Hash
And
5
that gets to be a
said
pain.
cool beans, thank you.
Sure thing. Good luck, man. Good luck. Alright, while we're standing here doing nothing. Oh my god. Check the worms. And I can feed them. These are grindle worms. Actually, I think this colony got cross-contaminated. It's white worms and grindle worms. Oh, I need to get... Hang on, guys. I can't reach. So, maybe we'll feed the, those things. What is it? What is the word I'm looking for? Flounders. That's the word. Well, why don't we move this other camera to a position where we can see that.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said, may the force be with you? To be continued, a lie.
Nice. May the force be with you. Okay, I'm going to set this up real quick.
The 3G said hash flatfish.
Hash flatfish.
Select Pet said, stay tuned for the War of the Worms. In the red corner, the white worms. In the blue corner, the grindle worms.
Mm-hmm. Seems
Master
like they're
Aquatics.
kind of
Just
cohabitating.
call me Eduardo said. Thank you, Eduardo, for joining us today. I love you so much for keeping me excited. Have a great time shopping at Sam's for the kiddos. See you soon.
See you soon, Eduardo. Thanks for being here, man.
Dan said straight up, no bouncing any longer. Just splats now.
Splats. Alright, I think we've gotten enough
Dave's
out of this
Aquarium
tank.
Thoughts said, ding, ding, ding.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Wrap this hose. Get the water out of it. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let me turn it off. All right, let's take the fill hose. Bring it on over. Turn it on up. Okay. While we're doing that,
Select Pet said last night's club auction was worm heavy. Everything from red worms to white worms, even black worms.
Wow.
Lots of wormy goodness.
I just fed some black worms earlier this week to these guys. Yeah, I gotta get into that black worm colony and do some maintenance. It needs some maintenance. It is nothing but like hair algae in there and worms all stuck in the hair algae, so it gets real hard to feed. It takes me like an hour to clean out the algae from the worms. Probably just throw it in there, but you know how that goes. All right, what am I looking for? It's over here. Aqua Bonito, what's going on? Let's see what this looks like while we're doing that. I can play with this. Zoom, I could get this all ready before you're even there. Just gotta make sure I keep an eye on.
Lady Deanne said I did end up at Massey yesterday, limping around. Got to meet Doc Awesome.
Nice. That's cool. That's a pretty good screen right there, so I'm gonna keep that. We're gonna fill up this tank, and then we're gonna feed some worms. I'm gonna see if we can entice the
Select
flounders
said
out.
only Jason would give his worms a toupee.
What? Toupee. Oh. Oh. Man. Turn this tank back down to its auto timer thingy. Tank's already on a timer. The other thing I need to do is when we're done feeding these, we'll take a break here and we'll feed some fish. But I would like to, I will feed the worms to the flounders while I feed the worms. And then I still have fish in quarantine. I have Pandagaras and one Siamese algae eater. So we'll take a look at that. We'll do a water change in that tank too, because it's been a little while. And we'll see how they're doing. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Back on auto 2. Oh, there is one of those, that one tank that had the cyanobacteria. We got to keep up on that too, so we should probably do a water change on that. So we got a couple more tanks to hit. But we'll take a break here. We'll feed some worms. I need that overflow sensor big enough to hang on this tank. Like a bigger tank, you know? Maybe something you can adjust. Obviously has longer probes. Maybe probes that you can set a depth on. Something I would clip on. Have a woo woo up and down. My little engineering mind starts going. Start obsessing. That's what's great about the 3D printer. That's like one of the greatest things ever. Is like if I start thinking about something and I start obsessing about it, I can actually create a model and then like in an hour and a half it's in my hand. I love that. It's like what I did with the saltwater tank. I had that protein skimmer that hangs in the tank.
We all knew fish will eat grindleworms. But did you know grindleworms will eat fish?
Oh yeah. You know, worms get them all in the end. Yeah, I'm sure they will, just like snails. Snails will eat fish and fish will eat snails. Fish will eat fish. Yep. It's kind of like the thing. They do. I'm surprised none of these alarms have gone off yet. Because I guess the groundwater is probably pretty warm. I've only seen it drop a couple of degrees. What is this one at? 75.5. Yeah, that only dropped like 2 degrees. That was the last tank we just filled. Hieronymus here. He's no longer got any of that flower pattern on him anymore. Which is probably for the best. Plucked. But he's looking good. He's a little placat. I like those kind of.
Victor C said, Jason, what are your largest fish now?
Ball the Sharks. Mr. G's probably coming in a close second. It's been a while though. I'll have to get some footage of him.
Select Pet said Jason wants an alarm? Okay. Ew. Window Liquor Hash 5 said, Jason, how's the 3D printing going? Is your ship done? How did it turn out?
Oh, it did. It turned out well. I'm waiting for my son, who's been doing like as a hobby, like painting minis and airbrushing stuff. I was waiting for him to get done with his semester and home from university, college, and then I was gonna have him paint it. But yeah, it turned out well. It's just sitting around waiting. It's not all together because it's easier to paint when it's in pieces, and then you can assemble it and then hide the paint lines. Okay, that tank is full. I like it. All right, let's move to that camera. Should be looking at sand. Right? Yeah, cool. And while we're looking at sand, I'm going to move this camera out of my way. And maybe untangle it. Or not. Probably not. Wow, I really did have this tangled. How does this work? What's that to give? Go this way real quick. And that way. And we should be free.
Window Liquor Hash 5
Cool.
said, how about a depths unknown diver lid with the crab? Make it a bubbler. I love bubbles.
Depths unknown
Whips
diver.
World said, how do you get to 10,000 subs but you don't have your watch hours? Is this a pitfall I need to watch out for as I grow my channel?
Maybe. Well, didn't they reduce the requirement for watch hours to like 4,000 hours now or something like that? I don't know what it
Dave's
is.
Aquarium Thoughts said, how long do you normally go on this stream?
Usually 2 hours is like what my allotted time is, but half the time I always go over. I usually do 2 solid hours, sometimes 3. So I'll try to be on time, but a lot of times I just go over. All right, anyway, let's feed worms. Let me get on that real quick. Yeah. These guys right here. These are white worms. And this colony looks like it's starting to spring back. So let me... This is like my colony of pure white worms. I should actually probably... whatever. Propagate? That's the word I'm looking for. Alright. Worms go in. They don't want to stay on there. Oh, he's here! He's here! Fishymon. What's going on, buddy? I have a treat for you. If you type in exclamation point sweet dreams, all one word, something will happen. Something will happen. Oh my god. It's killing me. This is another colony that's like white worms and grindle worms. Somehow I managed to pollute my colony of grindle worms, or white worms. Alright.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. Pum pum pum, pum pum pum, pum pum pum, pum pum pum.
Love it. That's like, you're very, yeah. I think like every half an hour
Dave's
you can do that.
Aquarium Thoughts said thanks. I may just move mine by 30 minutes then. If you go over, that's fine. No
Oh,
worries.
you go this time? Okay. What time do you usually start? There's also somebody that goes at noon. Our Aquatic Universe with Mike B usually goes at noon, and Daniken Aquatics does his members only live stream usually at noon. So those are the things. But if you go 11,
Xanadu said hard to beat that.
Yeah, I will try to be more, or 11:30. I will try to be done by then. Yeah, it is hard to beat that, isn't it? Isn't that awesome? Anyway, it's like every 30 minutes you can do that. That way you don't overwhelm me with it. If you could be responsible, you could have it more often, but I know you can't. All right, did we see? Oh, we did see some flounders coming out, didn't we? It's too busy feeding worms.
Alishana said you do you, Jason?
You do you, man. That's cool. He goes at 11, I see. Okay, well. Sorry, man. I'm going to go over today.
Go with the flow, Aquatics said good morning, all.
Speaking of that, let's set this up here. I think. Good morning. Go with the flow. Richard, what's up, man? Is there a way I can get this to go like that without breaking anything?
Fishymon64 said, Jason, you love me.
Can you tell? All right, let's see. Can we do this? This probably look better. Yeah, that actually probably looks better. I don't know what we're looking at. Let me see what that looks like. Man. Feeling dizzy. All right.
Dave's Aquarium Thought said, I will just switch to 11:30 on future weeks. Less overlap, and if you go over that, it's still not a problem. Just trying to reduce it some.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool, man. No worries. We got a flounder moving across the screen there. There's a whole nest of worms in that right corner. On the right, all everywhere. I'm gonna sit down for a minute. Ooh, take a load off. I'm gonna take one of these. Nice. We 2 for 2? Yes. All right. How we looking there? It's in an hour and 10 minutes, Whip. It's usually at noon my time. Cyanodorsals are trying to. Oh, here comes a flounder. Coming from the back. It's like, hey, you guys got food up here? Dun 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 dun. Hey, can't eat me. There's one on the right or left there too. See 3 of them. Can we get all 4?
Window Liquor #5 said, why am I all of sudden getting an earworm of these eyes? Uh-oh.
These eyes.
Hagen Hill Design said, thanks for the stream, Jason. We gotta go to the pet store now. No new fish, I think.
Good luck. It's one of the reasons why I try to avoid going to pet stores sometimes. Yeah, we got at least 3 of them out. I don't know where the 4th one is. It might already be off the side of the screen there.
Alishan AS said, did you ever get a scientific name on the flounder?
Just what I think it might be. Let's see if I can find the name. I'm pretty sure it's in this family here. Hang on. The Acaridae. Chiridae. A meaning without. Kairos means hands, which is a reference to the lack of pelvic fins. Pretty sure it's
Whip's
in that
World
family.
said I should have gone shopping with my wife. I need 10 gallons of RO water.
Dun dun dun. You buy, what do you buy from the fish store? Or you like, I mean, the best way to do that is just get distilled from the grocery store. That stuff's relatively cheap. Daniel Velez, what's going on?
AG Aquatics said Flounderisis jasoni.
Nice. See him, he's going to the right. He sees those worms. He's like, those are mine. No. I think I should go out there and see if I can see that fourth one somewhere.
Go with the flow. Aquatics said looks like a hog choker.
A hog choker. It does look like a hog choker, but it is
Alishon
not.
S said you have done quite a good job keeping the flounder alive and thriving.
Thanks, man. Yeah. And I've moved them to brackish. They used to be fresh. I see 3 right there. I don't see the fourth.
Whip's World said grocery store. It's like $3 there for 2 5-gallon jugs.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love jugs. Select Piet said, yay, I thought I lost all my green dragons, but I just found one.
Well, that's good. That's cool. Sorry you thought you lost them. Yeah, I don't know where the fourth one is. That doesn't mean much. I do see something back here.
Fishyman64 said, take a Quaalude in the morning and you will be okay.
Yep.
AJE Aquatics said Chi-Chis are always fun whip.
GG's. What else do we need here? Let's do this. I think we can get this a little bit higher. There we go. How's that? Hopefully if I don't knock it, it'll be okay.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said whip, run a dehumidifier in the basement. Collect the water, then you don't have to buy it.
That is true. You could do that. I've heard people doing that. The only thing you got to worry about, well, it's not so much a problem anymore, but back in the, like, if you have an older dehumidifier, a lot of those joints are soldered together with lead solder. So I don't know what kind of leaching problem that might cause, but I'd be worried about that. Other than that, most of the new stuff is all like plastic, so it should be fine. You can always test it for lead too. Those are the only issues I've ever heard with using dehumidifiers is the lead. But yeah, the principle is sound.
3G
Just condensing
said
water out of the air.
rainwater whip.
Rainwater would work too. See that guy, he's going ham on that pile over there. He found it. Alright, I think it's as exciting as these guys get. Right? What's cool is watching them bury themselves in the sand. That's kind of cool too. They do it, I mean, they're like instant flash. They'll be buried. They do like a shimmy.
Select Pet said,
Gone.
are condensation lines not copper anymore?
No, they are. They might be. I'm saying that the solder joints are probably. I don't know if they use leaded solder anymore. Let's put it that way.
KG Aquatics
that's-
said plant weights are basically a lead so small to cause any issue.
True. True. But our plant, I don't think, I mean, those might not be lead either. Who knows? Probably are.
Lady Dan said, I love that flounder.
Yeah. They're cool. I like them too. Alright. Let's, go here. Where's this camera? Zoom in a little. Focus a little bit better. Oh, we had it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to leave these guys behind for a minute and we got to keep moving here. Boom. Alright, here's the gars. There was 4 of these. This is zoomed in, so let me start moving water.
Lady Deanne said he's grown Jason.
Oh yeah. Here, let's I'm gonna go in here on this side first. So let me just get this started. I'm gonna take this glass lid off for the moment. Make my life easier. Oh my god, it's killing my leg. See if we can. Yep, there's the Siamese algae eater. I just saw him flying over that way. Is there any more gars in here? Yeah, there's one here. 3. Oh, there's a 4th one in here somewhere. Ah! Stuck on a bowl of sand. Yep, there's 4. Is it? Yes, there's 4. All 4 and the Siamese algae eater. Siamese algae eater's getting bigger too. Holy cow. Looking good. Cool. Everybody's there. I'm gonna do like a 20% water change on this. Just to freshen it. Should be good.
Alishan. Ez said if you ever do a larger SBU tank, Jason, you should try the peacock flounder. Colorful species, but grows to 18.
Oh my word. What was that? Did I mark that? There was something. You just reminded me of something. There was in Peru, I'm pretty sure it was. Dr. Anthony might know anything about this, but the world's largest freshwater fish is a stingray. And this thing was massive. It was a female. I think she was pregnant. They cut her in this huge net. It's pretty wild. That would be cool. But anyway, I don't know what made me think of that. Stingray, it's not a flounder, but it's a skate-like organism. But yeah, it was cool. I can find that. It was definitely neat. Alright, let's get this moving here. Let's fill this up. Cool. You gotta let those gars get a little bigger, and I'm not entirely settled on what tank to put them in yet either. Maybe I'll put them in with, I don't know. They're a little too little to go in some of the tanks. Be worried about them getting eaten. That's probably good. That was a quick water change. While I'm here, I'm going to top this one off. It's funny. I've been using that. Let's top this one off real quick. Top this off too while I'm here. Threadfin rainbow tank. I want to see something. There is a snail here. Is it still here? Yep, he looks alive. Rabbit snail, or whatever they call them, elephant snails. Got a couple of them at a swap, I think it was. Yeah. I think that was the one at 4th of July last year that Eduardo was at. And his sister. The CCY. Cichlid Club of York County. Yeah. Ooh, I'm dropping water on my camera. Not a good idea. Not a great idea. Alright, well. Put this lid back on. And we're good. Okay. Wow, we're here.
Homer the Clown Trigger
Yo.
said, "Hello, boys and girls. My name is Fat Lip, and this is my friend, Sammy the Salmon. Today, we're going to teach you some fun facts about salmon and a brand new dance."
Okay. Fun facts about salmon and a brand new dance. It's called the salmon shimmy. Alright, I am all tangled in that. Let me turn this light on. I already have this camera set up for being on the ground, so I'm just going to slide it over. You're going to have to bear with me a second. Whoops. As I slam lids. Scare fish. Ow. I'm going to go for a ride. Wait. Maybe not. We're also probably really zoomed in.
Fishyman64 said, or was it the ABC or the DIF or the GHI?
I don't know. Let me fix that camera. Yeah, this one's a little bit of a mess too. We're zoomed in way too much. You can see the mess that this camera is, or this tank is. We were having a lot of problems with, well, what happened was the blackbeard algae started dying off. And then we had a cyanobacteria problem.
It looks like more.
Well, they're just like, they're on, like this is driftwood. And it's like on the driftwood. But the blackbeard is dying, and that's part of the problem. It starts creating all this mulm, which creates more algae. And we were having cyanobacteria problems, which are still kind of here. Whoops. Splash and everything. We should add shrimp. Or something to this tank. I'm going to start changing water again. Let's see. We tried to nuke, we did nuke this tank once with slime out. Worked well, actually. For quite a while.
Go with the Flow Aquatics said Jason Shrimp would eat that.
They probably would, man. Well, we have different shrimp. We have red shrimp and we have blue shrimp in this fish room. In this tank are Habrosus cories. You can see one right there. Salt and pepper cory. And there's like, I think there's 2 of them in there. It might be 3. I can't remember. And then there's some amber tetras. And that's it. That's the only thing in this tank. There was other stuff in here, but
KJ Aquatics said I have more slime out, but you got to fix the root cause.
Yeah, exactly. I still have the slime out. I didn't use it all.
Fishyman64 said D's black beard nuts.
Yes. Exactly. My thoughts exactly. Yeah. I think the root cause is probably too much light, not enough nutrients getting sucked up, and well, too much nutrients in the tank, not enough being absorbed by the plants. So yeah, I think adding stuff in here would be a good idea. Take a poll. We have blue shrimps and we have red shrimps.
World said, nah, you just treat the symptoms indefinitely.
I also think that this might be a good place for the Pandagoras too, to grow up. Because they'll be constantly scouring around for stuff. Maybe that Siamese algae eater too. That'd be a bad idea. Plenty to digest.
64 said, that's the story of your life, Jason.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
Lady Deanne said, Jason, I'm roasting coffee this week. Would you like some?
Oh man, Lady D, that stuff was awesome. I would love some. But I don't want you to feel obligated. But you know, I'm not gonna say no. Let me get some water here, I'm dying of thirst. Because sadly, I'm out of coffee.
3G
Down the water.
SAE would work that tank into shape.
Mm-hmm. I think maybe next week. I think how long it's been since I got that. It was, when was that swap? That was in the beginning of March? Middle of March? So it's probably been about a month. Had those guys in quarantine. Right? That was for the Lancaster Club, Aquarium Club of Lancaster County. Oh, I'm sucking air.
Whip's World said, bye!
Bye, Whip!
Yeah.
Have fun, man. Thanks for stopping in. Hit that like, buddy. I appreciate it.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, I got an offer for my new Trachophilia Brain Coral €350 IDN, if I should sell it.
Well, I don't know.
Lady Deanne said, done, Jason.
Thanks, lady. Lady D.
64 said, Jason, why is she so quiet?
You know, she's chill. She's chilling out. The only one, she only gets worked up when it's Eduardo. So she's saving her energy for him, I guess. Okay. Okay. We have got this, that. I'm gonna wrap this all the way up. We might be done with that hose for now. Over here, fill this back up. But yeah, I think that might be a good idea. If I stop spilling water all over the place, that I could essentially throw the algae eaters in here. Well, the Garas and the Siamese algae eater. I don't think they're gonna mess with the Ember Tetra. I think there's only like one Ember Tetra left. Those things, I've had them for a while. There might be two. See one there. I don't know. Yeah, this tank's kind of like, I feed it, but I forget about it.
Fishymon64 said, it's my goal to work her up.
There you go, man. The other thing I gotta do is get some of these Madakas going again. Maybe I'll put them in the tank, the tub this summer. That'd be
Homer the
cool.
Clown Trigger said I should write it that way. So
Yeah, I don't know, Homer. It depends on if, like, sometimes money ain't about it, you know? If you're enjoying it and you got it to a point that's nice, you don't have to sell it. Nobody's forcing you. But, you know, money's always nice. And if it allows you to get some other things that you might want, it all depends on how badly you want it. You want to keep it. You know? Some things are beyond money. Well, that's true. Everything has a price, but depends. Could be a very high cost. Depends if it's a good price for that and if you can get it back if you want to. You know, sometimes depends on how much you're offering. I don't know. That's something I don't think anybody else can decide. Let's put it that way. It's on you. All right. Okay, that's that. That's that. What else we got here? Topped off, topped off, topped off. Finished, finished, finished. Where's my phone? I'm gonna leave it in the other room. Always lose this stupid thing. Oh. Back. That is in here. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, sweet. There's one of the Ember Touchers. I don't know how many are left, actually. I've only seen that one, but there might be... I think there's another one in there. There might be only 2 fish in this tank. I think at most 4. So I should probably do something about that. Probably part of the reason why it's such an algae mess is because I'm feeding like there's 20 fish in there and there's only 4. Or 2. I should clean that glass.
Fishyman64 said, how often can I make me sign Jason?
Every 30 minutes. And I think you can do the Fishymon dance every 15. That's it. I don't know how long it's been since you did it last time. You notice how she didn't say Jasmine, right? Yeah, she didn't. Ahead of you people. Ahead of you people. Oh. KG Aquatics, are you expecting new plants soon? I believe he said he's getting them in tomorrow. I said that earlier. I think it was before you got here. Sorry, Keith, that's a Fishymon only command. Only he can make himself sing.
Fishyman64 said to Jasren.
There you go. Down the way. Oh. Alright, what do we got? Let's move. I heard KG's link. Yes. Go back over here. Looking at my flounders real quick. Holy smokes. There is a lot of Aptasia growing in that tank. There is I don't know. It's just the way it's going to be, I guess. We're going to go over here. We're going to look at this. It's kind of a mess, this tank, but whatever. There's nothing but algae in here.
Kaija Aquatics said I have to ship fish tomorrow, did not want to get plants in as well, so we have them coming on Tuesday.
Tuesday. I know it sometimes. I listen sometimes. Doesn't mean I remember. Alright. Let's go to this camera. We're looking at my Madaka.
Elaine said I use rainwater from roof and either let it rain to clean the roof before I put buckets out. Have had no trouble with any pollution from roof material absorption.
There's also I've seen some like
3G
people that do
said,
like
okay,
homesteading.
The sun came out. I'm heading to the lake.
Right on, 3G. Let me fix that camera, man. It's like blown out. Yeah. What was I saying? Bump. Buckets out. Yeah, like I was watching some homesteading videos. Like
Fishyman64 said, Jasren.
You okay there, buddy? Oh, we're still zoomed. That's why.
Homer the Clown Trigger said I could sell it and get me other bigger one, or I'd buy the second one and glue them together and make a stunning big colony.
There you go. Well, there you go. Okay. Anyway, I was watching some homesteading videos and people that use rainwater, obviously, for all sorts of stuff. What they do is they have like a flush diverter thing that like diverts like the first whatever runoff of the roof, and then so like whatever comes off the roof in the first like whatever 20 minutes, half hour, and then it starts diverting it to a collection tank to get rid of some of that stuff. But yeah, Most of that roofing material is actually kind of the same stuff they use in ponds anyway. Like, I know that what is it, EPDM, that stuff, the roofing material, they make a specific version that is a pond liner of that same stuff. What they use to line ponds with. I don't know what the difference in the material is, but they do sell a per pond version, so I can't imagine it's, I mean, there are probably less volatile compounds in it, but I don't know. Thanks, quite a glare. And algae. Oh.
3G said, if you use buckets, they will overflow and self-clean.
There you go. Yeah, I think that's kind of the idea. Like, diverts it to a tank. That is where the first bit goes, and then when the bucket or barrel fills up, then it starts diverting it. Yeah, I think that's the method. Really not that hard. Pretty simple. Yeah, check it out. I'm sure there's a bunch of YouTube videos on it. These are my Medaka race fish, by the way. The Mayuki Medakas. Got these from the Garden of Eden, and this is the tank I escaped at the clash. It's kind of a mess. I did get these guys to breed, but it's because I played musical tanks, and I think that's one of the only ways I can get more eggs is if I move these guys to another tank. So what I think I should do, I should write this in the big book. We're not going to do this today, but we might do this next week. Is get the big fish book here. Since we're winding down anyway, let me put this over here so that the camera's not going to fall. Put that up.
Fishhuman64 said, Jas Ren, I stopped listening to you 5 minutes ago.
Listen here, you. Okay.
Salient Aquatics said 5.1k subs, nice.
5.1k, yes. I did hit a 5k this week. Early this week.
Victor
Almost last week.
Thanks for live streaming Depths Uncown.
Thanks, man. Thanks for being here, Victor. Hope you guys haven't hit that like already. I don't know what else you want from me. You guys hit the dislike. I don't care. Do whatever you want. All right, so we need, what was I saying? We need to move. I think we're going to do this. The Gara and Siamese. Yay. 2 20 long ember tetra tank. Okay. Then we could move the Medakas to $10-gallon, whatever, an empty 10-gallon, empty, which might be that one that we just took those out of. Oh, we were gonna do shrimp, weren't we? Well, I don't know. If I put shrimp in that tank, then we put the Gara in there. I'm pretty sure the Gara is gonna eat those shrimp or any babies, right? So that might not be a good idea. So, what do you think? Think you could do shrimp and Pandagara? That seems like a bad idea.
Fishymon64 said, Jas Ren, you are so generic.
Am I? Thanks. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right, where is my YouTubies? Maybe we do a poll here real quick before we get out of here. Close to the end. Whoops. Find my life. There we are. Let's mute that tab.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion, Parum pum pum. Pum
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 pum.
pum.
Parum
Parum
pum
pum
pum.
pum.
Pum pum pum.
There you go. That'll wake you up. Good morning, fish dreams. All right, let's do this. Let's do a poll here. All right, shall we? Start a poll. Okay, should we do shrimp or gara? Oh, panda gara. That's what they are. This is why I have to restrict you. See? You're proving me right. Shrimp or panda gara or shrimp and panda gara. Okay. Is that an option? Both? Shrimp? Come on now. All right. Here we go. Poll's running. Shrimp or panda gara or shrimp and panda gara in a 20 long with some ember tetras. Let that run for a minute. See how that goes. See how that goes. And then if, you know.
Fishyman64 said Jay's Ren restrict this.
I see how you are. I see how you are. Oh, yeah. Let's see. We can let this run. Oh, yeah. I believe I figured something out this morning before the stream. So I'm going to try this out. If I highlight that, and then I can start this timer. Yay. And I believe if I switch screens, the timer still ticks. Yes. It worked. Figured, you know, the little things in life, people. It's the little things in life. I'll let that poll run for a couple minutes and we'll see what's up. But we're not going to do that today.
Go with the flow. Aquatics said, what is up with Rachel?
What? She's all right. Can't hear her no more? She's here. She's just a little more, I tamed her a little bit. Not much, apparently. Not as much as I would like to. Because Eduardo certainly gets her going. But, yeah. Other than that. I tried to turn her down. Tried to chain her. We don't know if it worked, though. Doesn't seem like it worked. Yeah, we're going to let this run. I'm going to stare at the Madakas for a minute here. They do look pretty. I like them. Not sure how well that's coming across, though. Hopefully they look alright. Looking at this and...
KJE Aquatics said, Rachel's, I'm such a sexy AI voice. Oh, yeah! Elaine said, red cherry and Amano shrimp are reported to eat BBA.
Yeah. Well, I mean, blue dreams are just a version of red cherries, right? Or... They always get this. There's cherry red shrimp, and then there's... cherry
Go with
shrimp.
the flow. Aquatics said she's not yelling anymore.
That's good. I've tried to keep calm her down, man. She's freaking me out. I don't like getting yelled at all morning. It's stressful. Did sell a neon betta to a local fish store. That's cool. Yeah. Anyway, these Madakas. We're gonna move them next week, and then we're gonna see what hatches out of this tank. That's what happened the first time. I moved them out of quarantine, and then I had a bunch of babies. There's also some, you can see one right there in the, is that one? No, that might just be a, there are pygmy cories in here somewhere. There's 3. Hopefully there's still 3.
KJ Aquatics said, Rachel gets loud when she gets wet.
Yeah, you got to keep those hands wet, folks. All right, let's see what's up. Got 9 seconds left.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics said, Jason, should we geek her out again?
You can try. You can try. Somebody did. He was all breathy and whatever, and there was somebody being tortured in the background. I don't know how that went. All right. We got majority of people voted for both. All right. Okay. So, Andrew. Now, we got to do one more poll because we got to know. Start a poll. What shrimp? I got cherry shrimp. And I have blue dreams. Scrimp. Scrimps. Good spell. All right. Go. Boom. This is not a safe answer. Well, we're going to try it. Hey, the light went off. It must be 11:30. Hang on. Boom. Light should come back on. Cool. Sometimes automation's cool. All right, we got the poll running again. Let's get that timer going. Bump, 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 bump. We will see.
Window Liquor #5 said, let's pop some cherries in there.
Yeah, you never know, man. I know, huh? Well, the Garis, yeah, but they're kind of little. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye. What's gonna happen is the shrimp are gonna suffer. But obviously, if the shrimp that are gonna get put in there are probably gonna be too big for the Gara to Gara gumdrops to eat right away because they're kind of small. So I think the parents will be fine. I think if there is any shrimplets though, they might suffer. I do think shrimp would be good in this tank too. This one we're looking at, the Medaka tank. We gotta start adding shrimp to more tanks. I think I'd be more leaning towards red shrimp in this tank because those are blue Medakas. So you get some sort of contrast. A blue shrimp and a blue tank with, yeah, we're getting a lot of blue. I'm blue, ba-da-dee-da. Enough of that. All right. We got another minute here. We're going to see where this ends. Just use the coals. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what I would be using anyway. Is, yeah, for that tank. Probably use the, yeah. We'll clean up the genes from the parent colony. I won't put horrible ones. Most of them in there are actually pretty good looking shrimp. So the coals aren't too horrible. I should probably keep more up on it. Why not both for purple shrimp? Because that's usually when that happens.
Elaine said, I think red shrimp are hardier than blue because blue are more inbred to get intense color.
I could see that. I could absolutely see that. Absolutely see that. Why not both for purple? Because my experience, you don't get purple. You get brown. But I haven't tried it in a long time. I have seen some red and blue shrimps, but those are the culls that I took out of my blue-green colony. And occasionally, some of them, they're like this weird Spider-Man color. You know what I mean? Blue and red. They'll have patches of red in their blue. They turn brown. Yep, that's what I see. Those are the ones you gotta call. All right. Timer's up. Let's end the poll. Looks like we have 60% cherry shrimp. All right. Cool. We're gonna have to get some more cherries going here. Well, I got tanks with cherries in them. Cherry shrimp. All right. Do that. We're gonna move the Madakas to the 10 gallon. And then we're gonna leave that go. We might put some shrimp in there. Put some shrimp and shrimp. In, what is this, 17 rimless?
3G said if they eat toe jam, little colorful shrimps should be cherry on top.
There you go. We'll see what happens. We're gonna use, we're gonna go through the tank. We're gonna use some coals. And we'll see. I have 3 different types. Well, I have 3 colonies of cherry shrimp going. And one of them I showed them, was it last week? We moved some of them to the Luminatus. No. Yeah, Luminatus tank. Cherry shrimp. They were the painted fire reds, whatever they were at a swap. They look good in the bag. So I said, sure. And they do throw a lot of really nice shrimp. So I think that's probably my best colony. Then Maria Z gave me a bunch, like a Keystone Clash a couple years ago. And I've had them going in their own 10 gallon. And then I bought another bag of just whatever cherry shrimp at a swap, and I have them going in another 10 gallon. And I don't think I've really ever crossed any of those colonies, so maybe we'll do something where we mix a couple of the, well, we're taking the coals anyway, so maybe we'll grab coals from different tanks, see what happens. Sold as Sakura, that's it, that's the word. Thank you. Sakura grade. What kind of food do I need to buy for neocaridinias? I don't, to tell you the truth, I don't even feed my shrimp. They eat whatever. There's that tank of those Sakura grade cherry reds. I don't even feed that tank. I just have a light and it grows algae. And those dudes are living in there. So whatever they're eating, they're eating. Occasionally I'll put like some just fish food in there. They'll eat anything. Like food, people buy like shrimp pellets, stuff that, they'll sink to the bottom. Obviously if you got a lot of fish in there, it might be harder for them to eat. But they're pretty good at scavenging everything. So. Tan, brown, clear, survive good. Blue, red, orange, yellow stand out and too much. And the fish find them. Yeah. Oh yeah, in nature, yeah. That stuff wouldn't exist in nature. The blue ones occasionally, because that is like an actual thing. You can find blue lobsters and stuff, blue crayfish.
Makes good food for them, plus they have shrimp envy.
Basileer makes those better tabs, the ones that are like bottom pellets. Those are good too. Yeah, there's also, I'm sure Basileer's got shrimp food, but yeah, man, there's a ton of stuff. Any bottom wafer really would do. Is anything you kind of want to vary their diet? They make shrimp sticks. You can stick them in there. Like, there was a couple that, one that I had that was pretty cool. Actually, what most of my shrimp end up eating is the fry food that I put in because that's where I have most of my shrimp colonies, is where where I hatch the fry out. So that's what they eat. That's kind of why they're there. Kind of keep the tank a little bit cleaner. Do love my yellows. I thought about getting some yellows. Or oranges would be cool too. That would be cool. I should check into that. I bought oranges once at a swap somewhere. But yeah, they didn't last. Live on zucchini. Yeah, they'll eat all sorts of stuff. Plant matter.
Key Aquatics said get a discount at Keyar also. Just saying.
That's right. AJE. Don't forget the code. Yourself out. All right, guys. We did enough today. I'm going to get out of here. Totally drawing a blank on who was going. I don't remember. All right. Well, there's people going live right now, and there'll be people going live later today. And I'm pretty sure Kenny's doing his stream. If not, he does a members only stream. If not, there's always our Aquatic Universe with Mike B and a whole bunch of stuff. And
Thank you, KillerKitty08 for the $3 USD super sticker. You rock.
You rock, Killer Kitty. Coming in at the end. Awesome. The little bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. But yeah, we will do this again next week. Thanks all. I appreciate you. Hit the like on the way out if you haven't already. Subscribe, please. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below. I do answer all of my comments, questions. Anything you want to talk to me about, we can email me. Anything you'd like to see, questions, things you want me to show. Right there. All right, folks. Thanks. See you in the next one. Bye.